my beauties, it's your girl Cartier of Slow Beauty back at you with another video. I know it's been a while since I posted, but I've gone through quite a bit of technical difficulties, but I'm back to continue with amazing content. So since you clicked on this video, you know the topic of this video is going to be a review. The product that I'm going to be reviewing is Fenty Beauty, you guys. And okay, so without further ado, I've been going so long, let's just get right into it. So what I'm going to start by just showing you guys, I'm going to show all the products that I have. I'm going to go through them one by one, and then I'm just going to give you what I feel about the products, whether I deem them stiletto approved. So let's get right into it. The first one, I'm going to just put it in order in which I would use them. The first one is going to be the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. And this is what it looks like with that Fenty Beauty logo on there. You see it? Fenty Beauty. As you guys can see, this is not a first impressions because I'm due for another bottle. But this primer, as if I'm not mistaken, it's supposed to be a matte finish. It's supposed to give you this airbrush, makes the makeup looks amazing filter. Do I agree with that? Do I like it? Yes, I do. I will say this, because it's matte, if you are a dry skin person, you might not necessarily want to use this. This might not be for you, but if you're like me, who is a little bit of a combination, but oily and a little bit of dry, this works for me. As far as putting it on, it's not a heavy primer by any means. It's light. And then when you put it on, the way it feels on the skin, it's a little tacky, but then it dries nice and you don't really feel it too much, which is what I like. But I like the little tackiness of it. It doesn't feel like I have anything on when I wear it, but the tackiness of it, I like it because I could be wrong, but it just feels like it's gonna hold on to my foundation. So that's the first product, and this is stiletto proof. I love it. I use it every day. The next one in order, which I would do, would be my foundation, and this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. I got the shade 420. This is it here. Please forgive that it's 30. I've used this. So here's what it says: soft matte longwear foundation. This it's supposed to be a medium to full coverage foundation. So what is my opinion on this? I think this foundation's okay. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you guys. This is not my favorite foundation. The coverage is not bad. It does give you that medium to full coverage. My honest opinion of the product is, I don't know. So I'm gonna say this. I got 420 because I just ordered mine offline. And I just kind of compared and did my research for what I've seen other people who's closer to my skin complexion. Like, if anybody uses my favorite makeup foundation, just a disclaimer, is the Maybelline Fit Me. And I'm a shade 355, 356 coconut. 355 is coconut, 356 is warm coconut. And that's what I have on today. And this is my shade, and I love this shade. For me, I feel like it's just amazing. So I went and did my research and found people who would say they were a 355 coconut and what shade they got, and that's what I went with. So I think it was Delicious Dom on YouTube. I think she was the one I saw where she said she was 355 coconut and she got this in 420. So I went and did the same thing. It's not bad. For me, I just feel like it's a little, just for me, it's redder. It's more of a red undertone for me. The wear of the foundation, it's not heavy. It does feel good on the skin. Now, if I was to compare this to the Maybelline, I like the Maybelline more because I don't feel like I ever have the Maybelline on. The Fenty, you can feel it slightly. Like, I can definitely feel a difference on my face with both. So this one, I'm not going to say it's in the middle. How about this? I'll say it's in the middle. It's not a yay or nay, but it's just not. Like, if I'm out of my Maybelline Fit Me, then I'll get this. All right, the next product is the concealer. the Pro Filt'r Concealer. It says Instant Retouch Concealer. Now, let me tell you guys about this. I love this concealer. This and along with the foundation, I didn't mention this, but they dry extremely quick. And that's another thing that I did not like about the foundation. But for the concealer, I actually genuinely love that about the concealer. I think this concealer has mixed reviews from different people where they did not like the fact that it dries down so quick, compared to like your LA Girl Pro or your NARS or even your Maybelline or those kind of brands. I like that it dries down quick because I don't know, I just like the way it feels. The concealer, to me, it feels. My pointers for using this concealer is definitely, if you're going to use this, concentrate on one area at a time. So what I typically do is I go under this eye first, buff that out, then I go lay it down on this eye, buff that out, then I hit my chin and then all the spots that I use my concealer on. And for me, it works amazing. I love it. I like the texture of it. I like the consistency of it. It's really thick. This is not a thin at all. And I'm going to just open it so you can see the applicator. Looks like that, if you guys can see. It's a nice applicator, so it's really going to, and it's flat. It's going to really get in to little crevices and stuff of the face and the, different, textures and shapes of the face. So for me, I am a fan of this. Is definitely approved. And not only is it stiletto approved, I actually use this more than I use my LA Girl Pro concealer. And I love my LA Girl Pro concealer, but this one is it for me. All right. The next Fenty thing that I got is the Fenty, this beautiful thing. Now, I'm trying to let you guys see it. There we go. And this is the Fenty blotting powder. And I got this because this is supposed to be, exactly what it says, blotting. If you start to see some oil deposits or, not creasing, but oil deposits, and you just want to buff that out and conceal it and just, make your makeup pop and look good and flawless, you want to use this stuff. So I said, well, let me see what this is about. So this is the packaging it comes in. And then when you open it, it actually comes with the cute little, so you guys can see that. There we go. A little brush. I used it, but I went and resorted back to my other stuff that I typically use on day to day. Another kudos for Fenty overall that I love. Majority of products come with a mirror, and I think that's bomb. Literally everything except for like the foundations and the concealers and stuff. But this is another mirror. I want to get close so you guys can see. It is a white powder, and I'm going to just swatch it so you guys can see. Yeah, so it's not heavy, as you can see. And you put this on the face. Do I like this? Is this approved? Yes. I actually take this with me day to day. So if I do get oil deposits, and for my skin, I get oil deposits. It used to be in my T-zone and around my nose, but now it's just really just in my nose area. And it spreads it to my cheek. So this helps. This goes a long way. Oh, also with this, for me, because it's a white powder, and I am a girl of color, but it's a translucent white powder. For me though, so I don't get like the cast, like white casting sometimes it can happen. A little goes a long way. Okay. Then my next thing that I have of Fenty is this. Oh my God. This is something I've been dying to get. This is the Killawatt Freestyle highlighter in the shade Trophy Wife. So this is what Trophy Wife comes in. Her packaging. Boom. And let's open her up. And again, kudos Fenty. Love the mirror. And I just need you guys to see this color. Do you see that? Yes, this is a true gold. I'm just going to swatch this again like I did before. Look at that. Do you see the pigment on that? Oh my God. Like, just so you can see it. And that's a half-ass weak swatch. But That is my Fenty. I have it on today. You can see it here in the corner. My trophy wife. She's beautiful. Now I will say this. This is very, very pigmented. I would, if you are a fair skin like my little, my vanilla sisters, this might not be for you as a highlight unless you over the top want to be dramatic. Go for it. But as a highlight for you, not necessarily, I wouldn't recommend it, but you can definitely, one thing I do like about Fenty, you can use this as an eyeshadow, and I'm going to definitely do a look where this is an eyeshadow. Now for my ladies of color, this is a highlight. As you can see, I use it, but again, just like the blotting powder, a little of this goes a long way. Trust me when I say, because this stuff, you'll be looking like, I don't even know, the tin foil man from Wizard of Oz, but in gold. Unless, now, if that's the look you're going for, more power to you, girl. Now, I saved the best for last. This, I have to honestly say, is my favorite Fenty product that I have. You guys have seen it probably before, and I believe in other videos that I've shot. This is my Killawatt Foil Freestyle Highlighter Palette. And here she goes, so you guys can see it. Oh, and let's open her up. Now, disclaimer, please do not judge me for the way my pans look. I am a klutz, so while I'm using my makeup, I used to use this mirror. So two things. I broke the mirror. I know, I accidentally did it. I dropped it. So we'll have to get a new one. And then as far as the pans go, I use this as my go-to mirror when I do my makeup. And so I tend to nick and dig and poke stuff all in my pans. So don't judge my pans. But this is what they look like right now. A mess, but don't judge me. Don't worry about my cracked mirror. But this is the different, and this is the palette. So I'm going to go in order of the way this goes. This is, if I'm not mistaken, I think I do this right. Yes, this is Sub-Zero. This is Heartburn. See, look, I'm doing it right now. Heartburn. This is Copper Ice. This is Honey Slope. Then you have Chills right here. Stone Cold, and Scandal Isis in the top. This is my favorite one because, oh my god, the colors, the pigmentation, the colors in this palette is out of this world. Again, you can use this palette as an eyeshadow if you want to. You're gonna get a kind of foil feel to it. Yeah, so is this approved? Yes, this is definitely stiletto approved. I would recommend this to anybody of all shades. Anybody can use these colors. Price points. I don't remember the price points of these, but if I'm not mistaken, I think this one was $52. Jesus. I'm not even going to embarrass myself and try to guess how much these will cost. So what I will say is this. I will definitely list the prices below. You can get all these amazing products from FentyBeauty.com. They're all listed there. Just drop my right, but to recap. Overall, everything for me definitely, and let me put all my goodies in my hand. Look at my babies. Everything is approved Fenty wise for me. The only one that the stamp of approval is still pending, because I want to give it another chance, I might do a different color, is the foundation. I'm going to be honest, this is the only one that's not approved, because if I can get my hands on the Maybelline Fit Me, I'm going to put that on instead. Oh, and the other thing I did want to mention about the concealer is I got my shade, and I didn't mention, I got the shade 390. I definitely will go down a couple more shades, because this is, for me, just a little too dark, because I like mine to be just a little pale. But yeah, so I think that's overall my review of Fenty. I think, and I have to say this, I honestly want to thank Rihanna and her team for essentially, bringing more awareness to the definite need of diversity within the makeup industries. You know, for companies out there who are thinking about developing, from either you're doing concealers, foundation, whatever it is, please take into account that there are not only 10 shades of women out there, or men, or anybody that wears makeup. There's so many of us. So please take that into account when you're making these lines. You have had some situations where I am going to name drop, I think it's Da Vinci. They did a line which was disgusting. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was only 8 or 10 shades, and I just couldn't believe it. And I think it was maybe 1 or 2 shades were for women of color, and I just was disgusted. And I want to, thanks to people like Jeffree Star and James Charles and, Jackie Aina and all these makeup artists and influencers out there who took a stance to say absolutely not. Yeah. So I want to, again, thank Rihanna for taking that into account and representing all shades of people who wear makeup and not forgetting anybody. So overall, I'm very happy with her line. I think she is revolutionizing the makeup industry and giving it this, a big push for people to step up. And it's amazing to see. And she's not doing it in a competitive way. She's just doing it to just make sure people are represented. And it's amazing. So I love her platform. I love everything that she's doing with the line. If you haven't purchased Fenty, it is, the whole company as a whole is definitely approved. I would definitely recommend, if you're going to go get it, go to a store so that way you can swatch and try stuff on while you're there versus doing it like me and doing it online. So I think all in all, that's all I have to show you guys for today. Oh, and before I go, what am I wearing on my face that's Fenty right now? I have on the Fenty concealer. Like I said, I use my Killawatt, trophy wipe on my cheeks. I have my, the shade Copying Ice on my cheek. So yeah, I'm loving Fenty. As far as suggestions, I would love for Rihanna to do some setting sprays. I would love that. Some mascara, maybe a liner. I haven't gotten my hands on her lip products yet, but that's in an upcoming video coming soon. Before I go, because I'm getting ready to leave out, the last thing that I wanted to say, I did purchase some setting powder, because she does have setting powders. Unfortunately, because I did not go in person, I did it online. I got a shade. My setting powder is shades way too dark, so I have to reorder it to give it a chance. But again, thank you guys so much for watching my videos and for being patient for upcoming videos. I promise the gap in which I film and post will not be as lengthy as this one. Again, as always, thank you for your support. And until next time, always remember, true beauty is limitless, and stay beautiful. Love you guys. Bye.